I've got email questions that suggest it's time to explain cartridge names and calibers, since a lot of what is now popular here is European in origin, and we all know Europe does things differently than we do in measuring. So let's start with the oldest of the cartridges I've lined up, the Smith Wesson 38 Special, introduced by Smith in 1902. Now, if you introduce it, you get to name it. So officially, it's the Smith Wesson 38 Special. The 38 in the name is caliber, measured in decimals of an inch, since it's American. So if we measure the bullet, we should get something close to 380 thousandths, but we don't. We get 357 thousandths. In naming the 38 Special, the engineers measured the case mouth to describe the caliber. There it is, 377 thousandths. Now, at the very same time, in 1902, Georg Luger was introducing his famous pistol in Germany, chambered in the cartridge that would get his name, the 9mm Luger, in a shorter case designed without the protruding rim of the 38 Special, so it would stack evenly in the Luger magazine. The caliber was measured in millimeters, and you see, that's it, 9. But if I switch to inches, I get 354 thousandths, the same as the 38 Special on the other side of the planet. So now you know why it's been so easy for Smith & Wesson to adapt their Performance Center 929 to 9mm. They only needed moon clips to keep the rimless rounds from falling into the charge holes of the revolver. Now, for those of you who are new owners of 9mm handguns, you're going to see all kinds of names for your ammo. 9mm Luger, 9x19 Parabellum. Well, that's measuring the bullet first and then the case length. Or just 9mm. Now, one more from the early 1900s that popped up on both sides of the Atlantic at about the same time. So it's got a collection of names depending on where you are. John Browning designed it, and here it's the 380 Auto. Over there, it's the 9mm Kurs. Kurs means short in German. And it too uses a .357 caliber bullet. The 380 name comes from measuring the case mouth like the 38 Special. The 380 is, of course, now very popular in all the small pocket pistols recently introduced for concealed carry. Colt, though, first introduced it here in a small auto pistol in 1908. FN of Belgium introduced it over there as the 9mm Browning Short in 1912, so nobody got to put their name on it. Over here, ask for 380 for your pocket pistol. Now, about that 357 thousandth bullet measurement that's in these 4 cartridges, including the .357 Smith & Wesson Magnum introduced with their heavier frame revolver in 1935. Yes, this time they took the name from the bullet diameter. And you'll notice the case is longer than the 38 Special. Well, they didn't really need the space for powder with the new formulations that appeared over the years. The longer case is for safety, so the new Magnum wouldn't fit in the cylinder of a revolver designed for 38 Special. See, won't go. On the other hand, 38 Special will shoot just fine in a .357 Magnum revolver, and we see that all the time in competition events when less recoil is important in speed shooting. One more note on both the 38 Special and the 9mm Luger, you may see the designation +P. Well, that means hotter loads with more energy, but your handgun must be rated to shoot +P. You'll see it stamped on the gun if your pistol or revolver can handle the power. So now you know. After more than 100 years, we've got worldwide agreement on using the same caliber bullet, however you want to deliver it in your choice of handgun.